Hello, Life Path 6. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here today. We're going to do a reading. We're going to get some tarot cards through for you first, and then we're going to have a look at some oracle cards as well. And I'll just go into a few aspects of a Life Path 6 personality, strengths and challenges. So you are compassionate. You can also be very of service to others. But with this, sometimes you can forget to put your boundaries in place and become self-sacrificing. But it's just because of your compassionate nature. You're very compassionate. The six is the Life Path 6 is very tied into family and relationships and that kind of thing. The 6 is the Lover's card in the tarot, in the Major Arcana. So very tied into relationships, and it is, very much service to others as well, liking to make others happy. Right, so Life Path 6, the first card that you have is the Seven of Swords. So just take a look at that. See if this card brings any feelings forward as well for you. We have the yellow there, so this is the solar plexus. This can be tied in with the ego as well, and the swords is the mind. So I feel there's been a triggering going on here. Now, Life Path 6, there's a lot going on energetically for the collective. At the moment, we're very much in a phase of letting go, of removing that does not serve us collectively, and the individual people is no different. So there's a lot of this, a lot of either triggering or just old wounds coming up to be revisited. But I feel there's somebody or something in your life right now that is really pushing your buttons. I feel at the minute, Life Path 6, that you are feeling like I feel you're wanting to take control. I feel this Emperor energy is for you. I feel this energy is around you because it's for you to take control of the situation, to step into that energy. You can be a little bit passive, as I said, and people pleasing. It's in the nature of Life Path 6. And I feel at the moment you're being asked not to do that. You also, the Page of Cups here, this beautiful dreamy energy. It's bringing the balance in of wanting something, dreaming and wanting something to be true, but also making that happen through direct action. Okay, but I do feel there may be a person or people around you at the minute that really it's just bringing up these sevens here, this Seven of Swords and this Seven of Wands energy. But if we look together, it's 7-7. Seven's a highly spiritual number. 77 is a highly spiritual number. So it's bringing in transformation, Life Path 6. And often before we transform and we shift energy, raise vibration, or just get a deeper alignment with our spiritual nature, it gets a bit intense first before that happens. And I do feel that's what it is. I feel things are in you really, things that you maybe once would have been okay with, you are now not okay with. So I feel maybe there's a behaviour somebody may have been doing for quite a while, but all of a sudden you're like, I don't like this anymore. This person's, taking, not giving. This person's, I could go on forever, about what people can do, because, we're all flawed and people can be very challenging. So, but it's coming to light for you to see where it doesn't align with you anymore, and it's time to, as I say, to own your own and hold your own is what I'm looking for. Hold your own and speak up and be more direct about what it is you want and what it is you will accept and what it is you will not accept. But it's not just with others, it's with yourself as well, with this page here. with Page of Cups. It's about with being with yourself as well as others, is to be, I don't know, maybe a bit stricter with yourself and not allowing yourself to people please as much, and to put yourself first. We've got the green coming through here of the heart center. I do feel like your place in life, within your own life, and also how you feel about it, are being cleared. So they're going through that, they're traveling through the heart center, and sometimes this can feel a little bit intense. The heart can be very armored, so I feel there's a little bit of a de-armoring of the heart. But in order for you to be able to de-armor the heart, you need to be around people that you feel safe de-armoring the heart with. Okay, and this is where you need to step up and speak to people, or maybe even for some of you, you might be wanting to remove somebody fully, but for some of you, it will just be a matter of talking to somebody and saying, this is how things are now, this is what I want moving forward. So I feel it is a time of giving your relationships, not just romantic or relationships, your emotional connections a shake up. Giving your emotional connections a bit of a shake up. Life Path 6, I feel, is happening. Shadow dance. What a card. Do you see that? Shadow dance. When you move shadows, you discover your rhythm. Fluidity, movement, open. So we've got a couple there dancing together. So, but I feel like it's really interesting. This card has come out when we've been talking about your emotional connections with others as well. So when you deal with, like, when you speak up, say you've been people pleasing or you've been accepting something and you decide you don't want to accept it any longer, when you deal with that, you're dealing with your own shadows as well as another person's behaviour. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, as within, so without, as without, so within. So yeah, there's definitely a clear up here, and it's because you're changing within yourself. There's changes going on within yourself, and this is going to spill out into your interpersonal relationships. Let's get another card, a healing card. When you move shadows, you discover your rhythm. I like that. I like that. There's stars on there as well, so wishing on a star. Decide what you want in life and go for it, and don't let anybody stand in your way. Life Path 6. Within reason. Have we got any messages coming through for Life Path 6 today? Yeah. Unconditional love. Oh. So this is interesting that this card's come out of speaking about the heart center, the clearing, and that's what it does every time you go through the de-armoring of the heart center. You take the lower energies, you push them through the heart center, clear them. Every time you do that, you're a step closer to unconditional love. But remember, unconditional love does not mean unconditional acceptance of bad behavior. Unconditional love. Okay, my heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurting people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. Okay. So there you go. So if you are having challenges with people, and maybe you do have a conversation with somebody about their behaviour and you don't get the response you want to, maybe that card's coming up to say to you, remember they might be going through something at the moment, and just to keep that in mind. The Shadow Whisperers, we've got 7-7 again. Well, 17-17. 7-7 again, yeah. Okay, self-reliance. Angel whispers, time has come to rely on your knowledge. your wisdom and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength, I'll say that again, leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. So your affirmation: as I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. As you take leadership of your life, you've got that energy around you at the minute, the Emperor energy. The Emperor is the leader. The Emperor is like a life path one, the leader, you know. So it's taking control of your own life. Life path 6, and I do feel that you will feel better for having them hard conversations, and making them difficult choices. And once you can try to let go of any resentment that might come up, um, yeah, you'll feel lighter. You will. And once you go through this energy clearing of the heart, because I do feel things are coming through the heart center to be cleared, and once you go through that, life will feel lighter again. Okay, life path 6. So that brings us to the end of your reading. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure reading for you. Please take care of yourself. Until the next time. Bye bye.